Hi, hello. Welcome back to another episode of Mimi's Musings podcast. I'm your host, Lungo Mildred, and I'm so happy that you've joined me on another Saturday for another amazing episode. On today's episode, I just want to catch up. How has life been? How are you? It's been 10 months since I started this podcast. As I record this, we are still stuck at 35 subscribers. I don't know how many we will be by the time this will be coming out. And if you will have added, thank you and welcome to the new people. If not, just thank you for everybody who has subscribed. Thank you to everybody who listens. Please remember to like this before you even go off further. Just stop right now. Just click on the like button and then go back. And just continue listening while you click on the like button. Yeah, it doesn't cost you anything. And please go to the comment section and just say hi, Mildred. Okay, please. I need you guys to be interacting with this content. I know I'm sure it's not the best that you've ever listened to. I know I complain a lot because I told you before, my life has not been happy. And right now I don't go out. I'm just always at home. That means that I do not have content. I don't know, even for today, I was like, okay, so what am I supposed to record for today? Because I wanted to make sure that I finish until September, pre-recording and editing and just putting out on YouTube so that the whole of September, if I won't have Wi-Fi, I'll be okay. I'll just know that there's something going out every Wednesday and every Saturday. So I was like, okay, let me just finish. And I was like, okay, I don't have any topic to talk about today. And I was like, let's catch up. It's almost a year since I started this. And I know other people have spoken about even going for 5 years before they saw something positive from YouTube. Because I'll be a year soon. And we are still at 35 subscribers. People barely listen to this a podcast until the end, because if you do not know, there's a place on YouTube as a creator you can go and check the interaction with the video. How many minutes do people listen to? Because I told you I have to get to 4,000 watch hours, and so you have to check how long do people interact with the content. So you find somebody listens just to the beginning and the exit. So you'll see the chat and it was okay, people listen to at least the first 1 minute and they were out. So I don't know, is it my voice? Is it the way I start? What is happening? I wish you guys could be commenting and telling me you know what, you should do this differently, you should improve on this, the way you do this is not the way you're supposed to be doing it. Even my review videos, I know I've tried to do something that other people do on their reviews, because I watch other reviews as well, and I've tried to do that, incorporate that, but most of these people usually do visual, you can see them. I don't want you guys to see me, so I don't want to do that. I don't want to be a video reviewer. I don't know, and I know that it's going to take more just to edit those ones, and I don't have the equipment to do it right now. So I'd rather just be doing the audio. And so whatever I say or however I say it, if you do not comment in the comment section. That's why it's there. And I've always said, if you don't want to comment down there and you know me well, go to my WhatsApp and just tell me, hey, I was listening to your podcast today and I feel like whatever you're talking about, you could have done it in this way or in a better way, or, any other way. Advise me, tell me. Please feel free to be telling me, because as I said, it will be a year soon. This November, I'll be hitting 1 year since I started this podcast, and the interaction is still the same. So there are some videos, especially the review ones, that get 100 and something views. But even in those ones, you'll go and open it and you'll check on the watch time and it's usually the same. So it's people will come, especially the Nigerian movies. People will come and be okay, so it's a review. And they start, I think the moment they don't see a video, a person talking, they're we are out. So they don't stay. And I'm why, I beg? I'm talking. You can hear me. Why don't we just, vumilia for a while and listen to what I'm trying to say? So for everybody who actually takes their time to listen to these episodes from the start to the end, thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't thank you enough. You don't know what you've been doing for me, because of all the episodes I've put out, this is going to be episode 44 of the podcasts. But remember, there are reviews, and there are those ones that I used to put at the beginning. So there are a couple. I've been putting up a couple of videos. I'm not sure the number of videos that I've put up since, but there are many. And so if you've been here for each and every one of them, I salute you. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. You are the OGs and I'm so grateful. Like if this ever makes it one day, this YouTube channel, you'll be the people that'll be saying, oh, you know, my OG people from the beginning, you were there with me. And all of these things. If I ever get that YouTube plaque, like I don't know, you'll be the people I'll dedicate it to. So thank you so much and continue. Don't give up. Just continue. Like always come back every time I put up a post. Just come back and listen from the beginning to the end. Please remember to like. Please remember to comment. Even just saying hi, Mildred. Nice podcast today or nice review. Just say something just to have it, just to interact with the content, okay? Now, the other thing I want to catch up on, like, the editing. You remember when I was starting, I told you like how tough it was until somebody told me that, yeah, the editing part is actually the easiest, like getting the equipment is the hardest. I've never even thought about getting the equipment. I'm sorry to say this, but right now with my financial issues, I cannot even start to think about trying to buy studio microphones and I don't know, a recording, whatever, all those things that I need to record this and to make it like the best kind of podcast that it can be. Maybe in the future, if I'll continue doing this. But for now, I'm okay with just recording on my phone because it does the job. It's not the best, but it does the job. At least I can record, I can edit, and I can put it out for you guys. So I'm like, But then the recording, sometimes it can be good because sometimes it's smooth. I record like the audio part and it goes well. I finish, I go to CapCut. And then CapCut sometimes can be smooth. I'll just go there, it will open quickly, and then I'll put the audio there, and I'll put the pictures because I usually use pictures, and I'll use whatever I need, and I'm out. I export it, and it happens. It works. But sometimes, you know how your computer knows that you're in a hurry, and you're trying to switch it on or switch it off, and it just goes like, nani. Today I'm going to take my sweet ample time. CapCut can do that to you sometimes. Nakwambia, it can make me crazy sometimes. Sometimes I feel like screaming because like right now, especially this past week, I've been trying to record and edit, record and edit, record and edit. Like every day I've been editing 2 episodes and exporting them through CapCut and then recording 2 at night. Then the next day I edit them for the audio. Then I edit them, to make them like video in order to be able to upload them on YouTube and then export them. I've been doing that for an entire week. So it got to a point my CapCut was just like, you know what? I'm also tired. I'm not doing this. You're overworking me. I don't know how, but because by the time I'm getting to CapCut is at night. So the whole day it wasn't on. But that night I'll go and put it on and it will be like, you're trying to open me. Yeah, give me like 10 minutes just to open. And I leave it alone, I give it time. It opens, I start trying to, import the things that I need. And it goes like, you know what, I'm going just to stop. Like, I'm not going to be responding. Whatever commands you're trying to put in, I'm not going to be responding. I don't feel like it. And so I'm sat there watching it and wondering. And then that takes another 20 minutes before it actually starts giving you messages like, CapCut is not responding. Do you want to end the process or what? And then you're like, okay, end the process. Or sometimes if I'm in a hurry, I'll just switch the laptop. I'll remove the battery and then switch it back on. And then when I do that, again, try to open CapCut again. It will take again another 5 to 10 minutes. And then it opens. Then I start importing the things. This time it will be okay. And then it will work. And then I go to exporting. It's like, you know what? You don't have enough space. To export me. I need like 8 GB more. And then I check the space that is in the computer, the laptop, it's like around 11 GB or 12, 13, 14 GB. And I'm like, what more space do you need? only to remember that, it's trying to export at a very high resolution, so you have to reduce that. And I'm like, okay, 480, because at that time it was at 1080 or something, and it's telling me that it's going to be needing 6 GB to export. I'm like, hey, like it's usually the tiniest of things, and if you're not careful, you might just drive yourself crazy, and you have to be present sometimes. And I'm just like, yo, I have to be here. I have to remember. I have to do this. I have to do that. And it's not usually easy. But anyway, I've been trying. Okay. I've been trying. I've told you this. I've wanted to give up so many times. Sometimes I just tell myself I don't want to do this anymore. I want to give up on this YouTube thing because I'm not seeing where it's going. But then I like it because it keeps me busy. Like this entire week, I've been busy, busy, busy. Like you forget that you have your issues, you forget you have your troubles. So if I'm not doing something online, something else to try and get money, I'm working on this. And because I'm doing that, it's keeping me busy and the days are moving and stuff. And so yeah, I've been trying to see the good side of this because it's easy to get tired and it's easy to give up, because it's just like saying, yeah, I'm not going to record anymore. I'm going to just leave my YouTube page like that. It's not, bringing me any money. It's not it's not growing. People are still stuck at 35. I don't know. And and then my phone, when it died, it also brought more issues, because so what I used to do for the Saturday episodes, I would screen record. Like on the day that it will come out, I'll open YouTube and then I'll do a screen recording, and that's what I'll put up on Instagram, like for my post for that day, and to be like, okay, you go guys, if you want to listen to the full video, go to my YouTube channel and watch it. But now I can't do that because I don't have my phone anymore. And this small phone does not have that. And in order for me to be able to do that, I have to download another app that does screen recordings, which is going to take more space on my phone, space that I do not have. Because this is the phone that I used to use for recording. I still use it for recording. And because of that, I have to leave space. It has to have enough space in it. But now, because it's my primary phone and I have to download something like Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp and all of these other apps that I have to use on a daily or at least weekly, I really have to minimize the other things that I have to put there. Like I have to download here. So I don't have something like Snapchat. I don't have like X on my phone. I don't have like so many other apps that I need just on a daily. But anyway, I haven't used them for a month now, because I think it's almost a month since my phone died. Actually, yeah, it's almost a month since my phone died. And so because I haven't used those apps in the last month, I'm like, yeah, it's okay, I can do without them. But the ones I have to use them. So, yeah, it's been difficult. So for the people who are watching that and are wondering what happened, that's what happened. It's because I do not have enough space to download an app for doing the screen recordings in order to be able to put them up on Instagram. Although I don't know, maybe I'll try and just see if it works. And if it does, fine. If it doesn't, then I'll just remove it, because I really need those little snippets to be putting them up, because CapCut does that for you. When it does making the short videos, I don't know where they get saved. Honestly, I don't know where they go. Yeah, so I won't be doing that anymore. I'm just kind of tired. I'm just tired of everything. And I just keep reminding myself not to give up, not to give up, not to give up. That's like my daily mantra. Don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. And yeah, hopefully I listen to myself and I won't give up, and I'll keep recording, and people are going to come back and listen and watch every time I do, because the more you guys do that, the more you give me the motivation to continue doing this. Because if I come one day and I find like I put up a video and it has 0 views, then I might stop doing it. Like even if it's just 5 people who do, like that gives me so much motivation. You guys don't know. Like it just makes me be like, for these 5 people, I'm going to do it again. Because those 5 people usually watch until the end. Because you can see, like, yeah, they stuck around from the beginning to the end. But then there are these other people who come in and they're like, Just 2-3 minutes and I'm out. At least it will show like, yeah, there were 4-5 views or 6 views. And then, but then it will show like 5 people watched until the end, but the 6th person didn't. They left at seconds 2. Like I just started, hi, hello, and they were like, nope, I'm gone. I'm out of this. I'm not listening to nonsense. And they left. But anyway, I don't know. Just as I said, I was just catching up. I just want to thank you guys for everybody, like anybody who listens, even for those ones who listen just to go and gossip about it, to talk to each other, and they don't even understand the context of what I'm saying, and they just go and start, you know what, Mildred was saying blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I said I'm not going to be complaining again, so I won't complain. Whoever does that, bad manners. And if you have to report, just tell the people, able subscribe to Mildred's channel and then listen to episode title blah, blah, blah. That will be helping me, and it will be giving that person something to be listening to, okay? I don't think that I have a terrible voice, my friends. My voice is not terrible. As I said, I know I complain a lot, and maybe that's why people are like, she's talking about the same thing again. But come on, it's not the same always. I talk about different things. It's just that my life, as I said, it's the same things. I do not go anywhere. I'm stuck at home. And I keep telling you guys, DM me on my Instagram. Tell me of things to talk about. Tell me of a story. I'll be like, Mkuru, what he does. You give him stories and he talks about them. I'll do that. And in that, I'll be talking about other people's stories and not just mine. At least that will be giving me more content and giving you more content. I don't know. I know there's so many podcasts out there and all of them deal with different things. So I understand how they get to like 1 million subscribers, and mine, I'm still at 35 because, I know people have a lot of things to listen to, a lot of things to take up from the internet. So I get it. But come on, help me. Tell a friend, tell a brother, tell a sister, just tell people to subscribe. Whoever you talk to, just be like, oh, by the way, I know this person and she has a, YouTube channel. Can you please subscribe? Even write the name for them, Mimi's Musings Podcast, and then hand back the phone and be like, after you hit subscribe, at least I'll see a surge in the numbers and I'll be very, very happy. I'll know that you guys listened and you are like, yeah, helpful. If not that, like whenever I share this thing on my, let's say, Facebook and Instagram, could you please reshare it on your statuses as well? Like put it up on your Instagram, put it up on your Facebook, put it up on your WhatsApp. You can also share it from your own like devices. If you're watching it from your phone, just hit the share button and be like, yeah, I'll share it on my WhatsApp. I'll share it on my Insta, like just for the people to know that Mildred is also, doing this, and I'll be able to get more subscribers. Just tell them, yeah, I know this person and she's been doing, this thing. Just go and support her. I know. Yeah. And that is going to help me a lot. But also, I have to say this, I'm also afraid of getting so many followers or very many subscribers, because now, nowadays nobody comments really. Like only one person comments, or these people that are trying to get me to pay them to be able to help me, boost the views on my YouTube channel. But then I'm like, when people follow me, like very many people, now they'll have different opinions, because people will come with their different opinions. Whatever I say, they'll be, taking it with a pinch of salt. People will start insulting me, like, what you're saying is stupid, blah, blah, blah. I see the comments they leave on other people's podcasts. And these people are people who are known, people who have been out there for a long time. And I'm like, this single person that I am, this person that is so fragile sometimes, this person that has anxiety, will I be able to take it? So like this thing, I'm both afraid and very, I don't know, happy for what it might do for me. Like I'm like excited for what it might do for me. Like if it works out, it will be good. So even if people insult me on the comments, I'll be able to say, like, at least they're interacting with the content. And because they're interacting with the content, I'm getting paid. So no matter what they do, no matter how many times they insult me, and there's always a way to block them, a way to make them, like, they can insult me and they can, like, hide their comment. So from their end, they'll see that they commented and it's there, but everybody else will not be able to see it. So those are the perks of being a creator on YouTube. So I can do that. But then for me to be able to do that, I'll have to go through the comments and be like, block, block, hide, hide, block, block. And by doing that, I'll be reading them, and knowing myself, it's going to drive me crazy. So I don't know. Like, yes, I want to more subscribers, but then I'm also like, hey, my God, what if they just all come and hate me? And these are, because the people that are following me right now, I know most of them. But the people who now will come, like the strangers, are the ones that I'm going to be like, oh my God, they're going to be insulting me and they don't even know me. They're going to be listening to my life stories and they're going to be judging me and be like, you're the bad person. Why do you always think blah, 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 blah? Why do you think blah, blah, blah? Why do you feel blah, blah, blah? And everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But hey, a part of me is very, very afraid of that. But anyway, I'm going to leave this at this because I don't want to say so much. As I said, it was just a little catch up, just telling you how I've been. Like, it's been driving me crazy. I wanted to quit so many times, but I'm still here. So thank you for being here as well, because you're the people who are motivating me to still be here. And if you ever stop, then I'll stop, because I'll have no people to be listening or to be watching. And so I'll just be like, okay, yeah, let's close that chapter. I hope to go back to writing. I really want to. I want to force myself this coming week to write something for my blog. So I hope that I do. Even if it's just a short story, I really want to force myself to do that. Because, as I said, which movie review was I doing that had a writer and she really made me want to write? I've forgotten which one it was. But yeah, watching the writer made me want to go back to writing. And so I think I'm going to do that. And also, like, family vacation also made me want to go back to writing. So I think I'll try. Okay, when I say this coming week, I mean back in August or August. We're still in August right now. So I hope to go back to writing. I don't know if I'll start releasing them on my blog again, but I really want to do that. Just write a couple of things, even if they're just short stories or whatever. Because I have so many stories, I've just been holding myself back because mentally I really can't do it at the moment. But I want to fight through the fog and see what I can do. So I hope that I really get back to that during this time that, like, September is sorted, because this episode is going to be coming out, I think, on the 27th of September. And so, yeah, this whole month I just want to try and write. So let's see. Let's wait and see. I hope that I'll be able to write and put them out. And yeah, also when I do that, correct me if I write something wrong, if my grammar is not correct or whatever. Like, just tell me, Mildred, what you are saying is not grammatically correct. Because Kizungu si mdomo yetu. And I try, but understand that this is not my language. I'm first Maragoli, and then I speak Swahili. I speak neither of them fluently, by the way. My Maragoli is horrendous, and my Swahili is the Swahili for people of Nairobi. So you have to know that it's not good. Sinzuri kabisa kabisa kabisa. And so, like, English is just, something we do because we have to. But yeah, if I say something incorrectly, just tell me that, yeah, the way you use this word is not correct, and I'll understand it, because I'd rather you correct me and I do it the next time well, instead of just assuming and judging me from wherever you're watching this from or listening this from, and be like, she doesn't know English. I know English better than her, blah, blah, blah. It's okay. But correct me. That's why we have the comment section, okay? So please comment. As I said, just say hi, Mildred, or good job, Mildred. It's been 10 months. Hooray. And just know that we are remaining with 2 months to be celebrating 1 year. So please help me find new subscribers. Okay, after you comment, please make sure to like, share and subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications so that whenever I upload something new, you're going to be amongst the first people to come and watch. Okay, bye bye now.